everyone, welcome back to the channel. Marco CG77 here, or Collective Gamer 77, and today has been a long time coming. Those of you that know me personally know that I'm a huge Streets of Rage fan, and Streets of Rage 4 was an awesome game for the Switch, and finally a physical edition was of course released by Limited Run Games, and I had to pick it up. And of course, being a huge fan, I did order the collector's edition. Fortunately for those that are still waiting for them, it is packaged very well, and as you can see, it is very well bubble wrapped, and you'll be seeing me unpacking this in the video. I won't be reviewing the game as it's been out for almost a whole year. I believe this pre-order came out, I want to say March, maybe even April of last year. I honestly don't remember, but I'm glad it's finally here, and it looks pretty high quality from some of the shots that I've seen from others. Alright, as we start to unbox, or at least unwrap it, you can see that, as I mentioned, it's very well bubble wrapped. So for those of you that like collecting these to pop, like my wife does, that would be some fun. Of course, in it, you get the newest version of the Limited Run newsletter, as you can see here. You also get the art card, and this one is packed with that particular card. Got a good stack of those by now. And of course, the bonus CD soundtrack that they added as part of the apology for a delay in the shipment. They also included a PC Steam code as well for folks that did pre-order the physical versions. Alright, next up, I'm not going to be standing on ceremony. I'll go ahead and cut this open. Switch over the other side of my knife here. And fortunately, with all of that bubble wrap, it has kept the box in great shape. And as you can see here, great front shot of the box. Angled down a bit more there. This is a beautiful packaging. Got the whole team here. Front. Picture of Axel on the side. The generic specs on the back here. Axel on the side again. Streets of Rage logo on top, and this is a slipcase. So we'll slide this up, and then underneath, ooh, kind of a snug fit. You've got, surprisingly, the same thing, but just not in slipcase. I guess they're really making sure this box and the graphics, if the outer slipcase were to be destroyed, you still have that beautiful artwork still present and available. And sliding the box top up. Again, beautiful cover on top. First thing you see is, if you pre-ordered it, this version anyway, the classic case with a huge case, still in shrink wrap. Got the awesome, any fans out there, Genesis version case. Love that. Got some artwork. Got, I believe, another CD soundtrack, the original soundtrack. 2 discs. Very well packaged. And you do have the full poster that is folded up, so I will have to find a frame for this, because this will definitely have to go into the game mode. See, it's a nicely framed poster. nothing else underneath. After that itself is just, I believe, the other goodies. So let's see what we can get out here. We have a snug fit. That styrofoam box all the way out. Apologize for that noise. That is definitely not one of my favorite things to hear when it comes to styrofoam. Here we are. So one of the first things on the side is, of course, the chicken, which is also squeezable as well. So that is awesome. This is definitely going on my desk. So we've got the kind of a stress ball chicken. So it's, of course, for the full life bar in Streets of Rage 2 onwards. It might have been 1. I honestly just don't remember. And of course in Streets of Rage 4 you can change this to like a steak, a full salad, if you only have the vegetarian options. You also have a nice art book as well. So let's open that up. Plastic to throw away once I got all these things unwrapped. But as you can see here, very, very high quality paper. Nicely done. Got an introduction, characters, enemies, bosses, environments, early development. Great little art book. I love art books, especially when it comes to games. It just shows how much work and love this goes into every piece, especially when the developers themselves are a huge fan of the original of the series. And you can tell by playing Streets of Rage 4 that the developers are a huge fan of Streets of Rage 1 and 2 series in general, and they really kind of set it up to be more a lot like 2 as far as the flow. There's definitely some moves missing from the characters in the redrawn states. But if you unlock the Streets of Rage 3 counterparts, you do get the roll feature. So there we go there. And of course, what everybody's waiting for, myself included, is the Axel and Blaze statue, which will of course be very much presented and viewed in the game. So there we go, and I'll do some different shots of the statue itself. It is very well done. It's got a good weight to it. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic, but I think a lot of the weight is the base itself. I think the figures, they feel pretty solid, like a very good version of plastic. Of course, got Axel with his grand upper, Blaze ready to throw down. Painting is very well done. Good dynamic poses. Honestly, love this statue. I'll do a quick close-up of it on a later clip. But to open the other pieces, of course, the CD soundtrack, I probably won't be opening that since it's actually on iTunes, and if you're an iTunes music member, you actually get it for free, so let's keep that sealed. But I will go ahead and open the Genesis box and see what's inside. Alright, so here we are. Goodness, it's pretty tight. There we go. So opening up, and I found out why it's got some good weight to it. It actually has a pretty heavy faux mock Sega Genesis cartridge for Streets of Rage 4 that is made of some really good heavy metal. Very much like the metal they used for the Cyberpunk 2099 keychain card. So, yeah, it's amazing. So, good for the collection. And course, the game itself in the physical edition, which is in this much larger case, which I honestly was not expecting. I thought it would be kind of a Switch-sized case, so this is a kind of a pleasant surprise. Of course, it has a little hang on top, slipcase, kind of a plastic kind of slipcover, and an even larger Genesis faux box. Again, pretty tight. But opening up, you do get to see the actual game in your more standard Switch case. And it also does come with a metal steelbook. So for those of you that collect steelbooks, this one is a nice Switcher H4 metal steelbook as well. Alright everyone, I'll just do a quick kind of summary, especially of the close-up of the statue. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. And for the fans that are patiently waiting, I'm sure everyone is thanking Limited Run Games for creating such an awesome collector's edition. Have a great one. Please like and this is the close-up of the statue. It has been taken from my iPhone. Again, very great, very good details. Got a good weight to it, a very well done statue. Honestly, I could easily see this statue even though it's a smaller size, but thanks to the limited edition quantity, probably selling by itself for anywhere between probably $59 to $79.99, really depending. I don't believe it's numbered, and yep, it's not noted on the bottom. There is a good weight to it. I can't tell what it's made of. It's definitely some type of maybe polyresin PVC plastic. It feels not quite as flimsy as plastic PVC, but or if it is PVC, it's a kind of a thicker version. A lot of the weight is actually on the base itself, but it is very well done. Good paint and artwork. Love the figures, so very glad to have gotten